Woo! Look at that. Mm. Did you know armies of rats might be responsible for the typhus outbreak in California? We are going to look at the video that talks about why the fingers are pointing at the rats. Ooh, look at that. Mm.
It really is disturbing to see armies of rats running through the streets of downtown LA, suspected of causing an outbreak of typhus that's hitting Los Angeles hard. The NBC4i team has learned this disease is infecting people in a large part of downtown. In fact, the city is calling it the typhus zone. It's impacting people who live and work in that area. Investigative reporter Joel Grover reveals how the latest outbreak could be the result of filthy connections the city of LA has known about and failed to clean up.
You could easily mistake this for a third world country. Mountains of trash, crawling with rats, and people living in the midst of it all. But this is Saris Avenue, smack between downtown LA's produce and garment districts. There's a typhus outbreak now. Are you surprised?
Absolutely not.
Estella Lopez has been complaining for years about the rats and piles of rotting garbage as head of downtown's Industrial Business Improvement District. She now worries about a spreading epidemic of typhus, a disease that causes painful rashes, high fever, and nausea. The health department says typhus is a disease that infected fleas can spread to humans, fleas that are on cats, rats, drawn to accumulations of trash. The I-Team started documenting rat-infested trash piling up here on Saris Avenue last May. We returned every few weeks, but it appears the city hasn't removed the growing piles. Estella Lopez employees say they've reported the heaps of trash to the city's 311 number, often with no response at all.
This is an area of just utter and benign neglect by the city of Los Angeles.
Records we obtained show the city got over 2,200 calls during the last 2 years. That's about 3 to 4 calls a day to pick up trash near homeless encampments in this part of downtown. But the city has failed to respond to more than half of those calls. So private business owners pay these workers out of their own pockets to clear more than 5 tons of trash a day, but they still can't keep up with a job they say is the city's responsibility. We caught up with Mayor Eric Garcetti. This city has known about this trash piling up in this area. Yep. Why hasn't it been removed?
Well, it should have been. And we're going to get to the bottom of why it wasn't and make sure that it is.
This is a breeding ground for typhus.
I'm disgusted by it personally.
Well, I actually kind of wanted to die because I couldn't figure out what I had.
Van Shimrani runs a clothing business in LA's garment district. He suffered from high fever and nausea for weeks and was finally diagnosed with typhus. He says there were hundreds of rats running around his warehouse.
I definitely think it was from the rats.
Could you be doing a better job of reducing the number of rats in this area?
I think we could help absolutely contribute to that. This shouldn't have ever gotten to that.
Seconds after talking to us last Friday, the mayor got into his SUV to head to the airport, according to an aide. Over the weekend, Garcetti tweeted photos of himself campaigning for candidates in Mississippi and Oklahoma, while that trash piled up even higher.
Why are we allowing trash to accumulate on the street? Rats everywhere. This is the city of Los Angeles. This is the second largest downtown in the nation.
The mayor's spokesman called us today to tell us the city has just allocated an extra $300,000 to clean up the downtown typhus zone. That includes picking up all that rotting trash and sanitizing the streets. We'll let you know what, if anything else, the city does to try and control this outbreak.
Tell me, after viewing this video, what do you think? What do you think about the rats, the typhus outbreak, and everything the video talked about? Tell me, what do you think? Please leave your comments below in the comment section. Thank you.